say, Steve, you must be delighted with that performance.
I am. Yeah, there was a lot went right today. Again, I was able to virtually pick the same side. We changed it a little bit with Paddy coming back in, just because we were away from home and we wanted to be that little bit more solid, that little bit more reliable. And yeah, I thought we'd done really well first off. We made a lot of good decisions, scored 2 very good goals in the game. And you know, Kidderminster are a good side, and there's not many teams will come here and beat them. They have a lot of possession. They're a possession-based team, and we knew we were going to have large spells without the ball. But the key was just to remain solid. And I think what you saw today is you saw like the progression that we've made in. You know, this is my sort of 6th game, league game. The progression that we've made mentally. I think you know, when I first arrived, when we conceded goals in the second half, heads were dropping, focus was dropping a little bit, belief was starting to go, and I think you saw today that even though we conceded a poor goal, I did think the foul was very cheap. You know, people are telling us to stop players diving. Well, if you're going to be able to buy free kicks as easy as that, you know, I'm not sure it's going to be as easy to stop it if the referees are going to be allowed to let them get away with it. So and the free kick led to a goal. The defending was poor, but that was one small aspect of a largely very positive performance.
For 90 minutes, the defending was excellent, as you say, apart from their equaliser.
Yeah, no, we looked solid. The lads, you know, the wide lads have to take a bit of credit as well, because when you're at home and you're up the pitch quite a lot, but you saw a different aspect of what they did today. Kempster and Wes York done a lot of work going back the other way today, which you have to if you're going to be successful away from home. Jordan took a lot of hits today. You know, their 2 centre halves were 2 good players, but we. And you know, Mokes and Paddy and Burgee, you know, it's not really natural for Burgee to be in battles, but he's getting better and better. And as I said, when he gets a bit of time on the ball, he has got that little bit of composure that sometimes we've been lacking earlier on. So yeah, very pleased.
Let's talk about the goals. Both stunning strikes. Callum Griffiths, did you know he had a left foot like that?
I knew he had a good right foot. Same with Burgess, you know, two good strikes with the left foot. It just shows that they're talented footballers. And you know, I said earlier that we have to get goals from everywhere. You know, we have to start chipping in from midfield. We have to start chipping in from the back, from set players. I thought, you know, one of the only 2 minor things I thought we could have done certainly better today was set players for. I don't think we got near many of our own set players corners, so that's something that we need to work on. But you know, we're nowhere near like where I want to be. But certainly the last 2 weeks you can see progression, and that's all you can ask.
Nice for Scott to get off the mark with such a great goal. How have you assessed his performances since he arrived?
I think early on, I think he was surprised by the pace and the power and the speed of this league. A little bit like when he first came to Macclesfield, but he's obviously gone back to Bury and he's been playing 23s football. He's came back into here, and I think you can see the last 2 games, his energy levels are very good. He's technically very good, but he's starting to add the physical side to his game now. And he's, as I said, when things are going wrong, Scott's one of the players that you know will be reliable on the ball and be calm on the ball, and as I say, that proved to be the case later on.
Lots been said about the club's inability to get back-to-back victories after 13 months, but you've now got that one off your back.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm here to change things. That's what I've came for. I'm here to change things. I'm here to be successful, improve things, and these are just 2 small steps. The last 2 weeks, 2 small steps in the right direction.
Do you feel you're turning a corner now?
Well, I would never say we've turned a corner, because I want us to keep improving, and I want the lads to keep challenging themselves and keep bettering themselves, and next week be better again. And so I can see us moving in the right direction, but until we get 3, 4, 5 wins and start being able to look in the right direction where this club needs to be and wants to be and should be, then you know, I'll never sit back and be happy.
You just made one change today. Was that a tactical decision, or was Jake Wright injured?
No, as I said before, I just wanted to make sure away from home with a team that would have a lot of possession. You know, Jake's ultimately a forward, and you know, luckily for him, he wasn't even on the bench today. But it was purely down to what I tend to do is I tend to pick teams and squads for that game. This was always going to be a game where they were going to get possession. I needed 3 reliable midfielders. Jake's a striker. We played him at home. where we played almost 4 strikers and it worked. This was a game where I thought we'd have to do something different, and luckily for me it worked again today. That's not to say that Jake won't be back involved next Saturday.
Has everybody come through unscathed?
Yeah, at the moment they're bouncing around a little bit because it's a relief for them as well. But as I say, they're starting to believe, they're starting to take the messages on board, and they're starting to believe that there's not that many teams better than us in this league when we get going. And that was, I say, that's a small step to getting going.
Yeah, obviously it's more instinct than anything. I've seen the guy come over my left shoulder, flicked over his head. Someone left foot at it, and thankfully he's gone straight in the top corner. So I'm delighted with the goal, but more importantly, 3 points for the team.
Did you score many spectacular goals?
I scored a couple, not many spectacular ones, but it's definitely up there, one of the best I've scored. Like I say, I'm delighted it went in the back of the net at the time it was in the game. We were under a bit of pressure at the time. We managed to get through that and score that goal, and thankfully it won us the 3 points.
As you say, they just equalised. You couldn't have timed it any better, really. It was an important time to score.
Yeah, definitely. They were pressing at the time and really looking like they were going to be the extra score, the second goal. So, it come at a good time for us. Sort of give us that belief then to go on and win the game.
Just tell us about the performance in general. Since you've been here, is that the best performance?
Yeah, it's definitely up there, one of the best. I think first half we were a better team all round. We had a few chances. Maybe we could have put them in the back of the net and had a bit of more comfort at half time. And then obviously, like you say, they got back into the game. And in the past few weeks, they've scored, then they've gone on to score again, and we end up losing the game. So it's great character by the boys, to dig in again and end up getting the result.
Are you enjoying your football here?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play football regular, week in, week out. I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just hoping I can repay that now and keep putting in good performances.
Just tell us what the atmosphere is like in the dressing room after that.
Yeah, the players are buzzing. We've worked hard this week after last week's result. Wanted to build on that. So like you say, we won the game now, and that's something that we can build on again. So we've just got to keep going forward now.